guys, how's it going? This is some guy, and today I'll give my opinion on Brodha V. I think it's been a while, but I've had him on the channel before, rated what I've heard massive so far, but I think only maybe 2 tracks I've heard. And this was the next most requested, so thank you for everyone that requested this one. There's not much more than that really. Let's jump in and see what he's got to say. This is about 5 years on, the song.
Getting hate on the day of Eid, it was constantly raining.
Okay, I wasn't ready for this. I think the last one I did from Brodha V was... what was it? It was some kind of it was a song with like a love interest in it. I remember really rating it, but it was not this.
Like preachy vegans getting hate on the day of Eid, it was constantly raining, maiming critiques, was afraid to speak. I needed an outlet to vent. I had to target my rage, done a rap at the monstrous pace, and then I don't need to start getting paid. First, I learned to pronounce every word, then I put together nouns and the verbs, and I learned to speak my first sounding absurd.
Oh, that hit hard. You're going to talk about how good you are at rapping. You're going to have to rap well saying it. And I'd never really fully appreciate it until he said it. But he's right, his diction is really good. Yeah, he enunciates every word very well and punches it where he wants to, as he's demonstrating.
Target my rage, done a rap at the monstrous pace, and then I don't need to start getting paid. First, I learned to pronounce every word, then I put together nouns and the verbs, and I learned to speak my first sounding absurd before I went in search of the kind I deserve. Earned a fee from dirty beats, I was making my knocking on QWERTY keys, then my skills stay profuse and mental.
I love that line.
Earned a fee from dirty beats, I was making my knocking.
From dirty beats, I was making my knocking on QWERTY keys. It's an interesting way of putting it, not just like typing on the keyboard. Yeah, creative.
Sounding absurd before I went in search of the kind I deserve. Earned a fee from dirty beats, I was making my knocking on QWERTY keys, then my skills stay profuse and mental. I made the blind see my true potential. It's a fact that I live to rap. I grind harder than molars and silverbacks. Now watch a lunatic go.
I grind harder than molars and silverbacks. That took me a second. Silverback gorilla. I guess, yeah, aggressive, like when they eat it or whatever, yeah, but they'd have an aggressive grind, I'm sure. That's so creative.
It's a fact that I live to rap. I grind harder than molars and silverbacks. Now watch a lunatic go ape, drive you crazy like Ubers with no brakes.
So yeah, and then the link with Go Ape, obviously referencing silverbacks.
Harder than molars and silverbacks. Now watch a lunatic go ape, drive you crazy like Ubers with no brakes. You said I can't, you said I won't, but I did the impossible for show, and I made it look way too easy. They said I can't, they said I won't, but I did the impossible for show, and I made it look way too easy. All night long, I struggled and hustled to get the spotlights on. I come up from under, but look, I'm alright now. But you hated the fact that I'm getting all I want, all night long.
I can't remember what the song is called, but I've reacted to another song of his where I felt like the hook was weirdly catchy for the kind of song. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It feels, see, that chorus felt like it was almost trying to be like a radio material, but the first verse wasn't that at all. The first verse was like I'm an amazing rapper and this is how I did it. And it's just personal preference, but for me it might have sounded harder if he did a much more sort of raw, simple chorus, maybe like a simple hook, or maybe just an instrumental. It's my opinion anyway. I don't like dislike it, but it seems like it's almost like a different song.
The fact that I'm getting all I want, all night long. My methods computed a vet with a musical heat that could fuel a jet. Label same up a style. My methods computed a vet with a musical heat that could fuel a jet. Label same up a style don't fit the requirements of what the consumer expects. Well, you little cubicle plebs, your views are proof to be future.
Interestingly, he then talked about not conforming to the mainstream, and maybe he's not doing that. It could just be a style difference. It could just be there's a different scene in India. That's fair enough. But yeah, to me the hook doesn't really fit.
Don't fit the requirements of what the consumer expects. Well, you little cubicle plebs, your views the proof to be future regrets. You sue with your best, remove you from the scene like Angelina Jolie's tumorous breasts. I'm here to debunk your.
Well, that was out of pocket. Yeah, I mean, you heard it.
You sue with your best, remove you from the scene like Angelina Jolie's tumorous breasts. I'm here to debunk your rage, show the world why you punks are lame. You rappers, you claim that you run the game, but then open for me for the chunk of change. Got checks to prove that I'm bragging, y'all are just elusive, like a damn pad abroad. I'm going in the gravel pit, the rap game's out.
I like what I will say though is I like that he's not just doing super clever, intricate punchlines. He's also doing some more generic, and I don't mean that in a bad way, more typical rap punchlines, but then also some quite funny ones. It's varied within the song.
Why you punks are lame, you rappers, you claim that you run the game, but then open for me for the chunk of change. Got checks to prove that I'm bragging, y'all are just elusive, like a damn pad abroad. I'm going in the gravel pit, the rap game's anarchist. All night long, I struggled and hustled to get the lights on.
I think I do like the hook, but not with the verses. Let me know if you disagree. I like both things separately, but they sound weird together to me.
I come up from under, but look, I'm alright now. But you hating the fact that I'm getting all I want, all night long. I struggled and hustled.
This is almost like it could be in a club. The chorus is almost at that kind of hype level, but the verses aren't. They're very different.
To get the lights on. I come up from under, but look, I'm alright now. But you hating the fact that I'm getting all I want, all night
long. Liking the instrumental here.
I remember being scared that I would grow up and be in front of my idols, telling them how I feel so woeful and weak. That kids like me wanna be like you, but all we know is defeat. It don't matter how much you try, that the heights the wind never going to reach. I'm tired of it.
I don't know if it's intentional, but he's talking about looking up to his idols, and he's talking about defeat. And I've heard that played on before when it kind of sounds like defeat. And then he also said,
always defeat. It don't matter how much you try, that the heights the wind never going to reach.
Maybe.
I'm tired of it always seeming like what I deserve is beyond my dreams. But no matter where you come from, y'all have what it takes to write your destiny and gamble with fate. So I take what is mine, stay in defiance. I'm cocky with a focus, maybe in mind. Better believe that it's alien signs, the way I forever just stay in my prime. All night long, I struggled.
Alright, I've got to keep it 100. I rate Brodha V massively, and I really like what he's did on the first two verses, but that just there, I feel like it slipped into a bit more. So the chorus has got quite generic lyrics in, and that's not necessarily a problem. And I felt that verse kind of slipped into that. And the reason I'm saying this is because I know that he's very, very talented and very, very clever as a rapper. So for me personally, I'd like to him to keep that going a little bit. You know, not saying every song you have to be, you know, metaphors, double entendres every line, but don't be sort of lazy with it. Which maybe he's not. Tell me if I'm being unfair, but like that's taking the edge off the song for me. It is a good chorus. But he started the song with really, really impressively and cleverly demonstrating his rap ability, and that just seems to me cheapened now compared to this. I know that some rappers, you know, an element of their style is the fact that they'll make music that sells, but like, yeah, to me, different tracks. I've said my point now anyway.
For sure, when I made it look way too easy. They said I can't, they said I won't, but I did the impossible for sure when I made it look way too easy.
Interesting one. If you've watched the whole video, you'll kind of know my opinion. And I feel comfortable saying this because I've had Brodha V on the channel before, and I know that he's very, very good, and I rate him really highly, which means I feel like I can be more honest. I feel like, yeah, the first two verses of the song were fire, but were for a different track. And if he kept the sort of chorus beat going in the verses, but maybe like down a bit, and maybe use the song for rapping about something else, I think it would have been quite good, because I think the hook was good. It was just a really weird mashup to me. And as I said, yeah, it kind of cheapened a bit of this up when he was like, to me, if as a rapper, if you want to rap about how you're an elite MC, you shouldn't need other stuff around it. If it's just about rappability, sure, and other songs have it, that you know, that's part of rap. But I think maybe he lured me into something that I thought the song was going to be at the start, and it then wasn't. But yeah, I'll always be honest on this channel. I rate Brodha V massively, so keep the requests coming for him. That was just not for me, that one. Yeah, that first verse though, in fact, this bit here. Let's go back.
Like preachy vegans getting hate on the day of Eid. There was constantly raining, maiming critiques. Was afraid to speak. I needed an outlet to vent. I had to target my rage. Done a rap at the monster the space, and then I don't need to start getting paid. First, I learned to pronounce every word. Then I put together nouns and the verbs, and I learned to speak my first sounding. Observed before that when it's search of the kind I deserve.
That is hard, and to me is, yeah. I would have wanted the song to carry on in that kind of vein, personally. But yeah, this happens with artists, you know, they don't always get what you personally want. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, keep the requests coming for Brodha V and other Indian artists. Like, comment if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm out.